Hi, do you ever get up in the morning feeling like, I just want to pull those sheets over my head? I don't want to get up today. Oh, do I have to face that same problem again? Well, I'm going to talk about 7 good habits to start your day. Coach Chris Brown here, and yes, we're going to talk about the 7, let me get it right, 7 good habits to start your day. You ever get up in the morning feeling really bad and you're thinking about all the problems and everything that's going on? Well, we're going to knock that out right now, right? We're going to knock it out right now. And here we go. We're going to talk about the 7 good habits that's going to make a difference to you getting up. Now, a habit takes 3 weeks to make and it takes 3 weeks to break, right? So you got to be committed, you got to persevere, and you've got to keep doing this for at least 3 weeks. Here we go. 7 good habits to start your morning. Right. So here's a habit. Habit 1. Be thankful. Be thankful. You know, I do this each day. I wake up in the morning and I'm thankful for everything that I have around me. So I want you to do the same thing. Be thankful. Be thankful for your relationships, your husband, your wife, your children. And if you haven't got any of those, let me tell you something. Just be thankful. Your life isn't mediocre. The only time your life seems mediocre is when you keep looking over the garden fence that the grass is greener on the other side. You know, you're looking at what somebody else's life is like, but you just really don't know what they might be going through. So stop comparing yourself. Your life isn't mediocre. Your life is what you do with it, what you make of it, and how you handle the situations that come into you. So be thankful. You know, oxygen, I'm thankful for that. The food I eat, I'm thankful for that. The everyday getting up and doing the things you need to do, just be thankful. You got another morning, another opportunity to get it right. Be thankful. Think about this. The clock. All right, so nighttime, we're going 10 o'clock, then we go 11 o'clock, then it hits, boom, 12. On a digital clock, you will see 0, 0, 0, 0, which means it's all been wiped out. You're starting all over again. A brand new day. What an opportunity. Come on. What an opportunity. So be thankful. That's habit 1. Habit 2. You wake up in the morning, the alarm goes, and you reach for the remote or the radio remote or whatever, and you put on the news and it starts to bombard your mind with all the things that's going on, or you reach for the first thing, the email or the social media to see what's going on and your emails about work. No, that's not right. Think about it this way. Your mind, let's think of a garden. Let's put a bit of farming in this. Your mind is like fertile soil. And if you plant a seed in that mind, it's going to grow. You plant a seed in that soil and it's going to grow. So, think about it in this way. If you plant all the troubles of the world in your mind, it has got a hold of you. The way you approach things. If you plant all the work things in your mind straight away, it's got a hold of you. It's in control of you instead. Your mind, all the things, the news, bombardment. Please don't get me wrong. It is great to be informed, but that's after you've worked on your mind and planted the right seeds in there. So let's go back to the gardening. Here we go. Fertile soil. You got to plant good things. Read something very good and uplifting in the morning. Listen to something that's very good in the morning. Listen to good things that are going to make a difference in your approach in how you deal with the rest of the day. Because through that, you got 2 choices. You can be, throughout the day, you can be reactive, right? Reactive to all the things that's going on that you've been bombarded with. Or you can be proactive. Contribute in a most positive way and handle the situations in a better way. So, think about it. Don't let the noisy world interrupt that space in your mind. Switch it on after. Take about 15 minutes. Focus. Some people pray, some people meditate. People do it different ways. I tend to pray first and make sure that my day is covered and then start. Whatever you choose. I'm not telling you to do it that way, but whatever you choose. But take that time out first thing in the morning with you. Here's another habit. Plan your day. Plan your day ahead of you. How would you do that? Have at least 3 goals, something that you'd like to achieve throughout the day. If you can actually think of 3 goals that you have to achieve throughout the day, you're giving your day purpose. You're giving your day purpose, you're giving your day goals. You're making sure that you have a focus and you're locked onto it. That way you won't meander and get distracted and lose the day as you go, and you'll do something productive. And whatever comes at you, these are things in between your goal that you can actually handle because you've got that focus throughout the day. It could be something to do with work that you have to achieve. It could be your major big life goal that you're gradually working at. It could be anything. It could be something simple as well. But have 3 major goals throughout the day. By nighttime, you can actually tick it off. You can tick it off and feel achieved. Well, not feel, but know that you have achieved it. And all right, so you might have got 2 of them done and you didn't get the 3. Don't beat yourself up. You just carry it through to the next day, but make sure you get it done. Reward yourself. It's a good thing. Here is another focus, which is a little bit similar, but have an outcome. Just lie there for a few seconds. Lie there, well, not for a few seconds, for a few minutes. And, play out in your mind the way you want your day to go. The good things that are going to happen. Don't get interrupted by those little negative things. You start feeding those negatives, and they're going to start getting away back into your head and start bombarding. So listen, come on, focus. Just focus on you and see your day the way you want it to go. I don't know, maybe you're signing some contract. I don't know, maybe it's going for an interview. Maybe it's, sharing quality time with someone. Maybe it could be anything, but just see your day with the outcome already, the way you want it to be. The way you'd love it to be. Here's another good habit. This is a very good habit. Do some exercise. It's good for you. It gets those endorphins going, gets you thinking quicker, brighter, going for things in the right way. You do those exercises and it makes all the difference. But first, do check with your doctor and do the exercises that you can do. And gradually over time, you build up when you got that permission and keep going for it. A little bit of exercise in the day makes all the difference. It makes a difference to your body. It makes a difference to your mind. A little bit of exercise makes a difference. It could be just a little stretch. Have you ever looked at a cat when it wakes up in the morning and gets up and it stretches? It's yawn, like his mouth just opens up to the size of a head. These are not just, something that is just do all the time because just doing. It has a reaction and effect on the body which is positive. So we as humans, we should be doing the same thing. We should. We need to do a little bit of exercise to keep in check every morning. All right, so it might not be that agile. That doesn't matter. Your arms, your shoulders, whatever you can do it with. Do just a little bit of exercise. Makes all the difference. Here's a really good one. This is a really good habit. This is about your intake. Think of what you drink. Some of you just automatically quick run to the coffee machine, make a coffee. If you're one of them coffee habit people, that's okay. But let me tell you, try this out for a while. Have a glass of lukewarm water with a squeezed lemon in it. It will make all the difference. It gets rid of all those toxins in the body. It cleanses you, purifies you. Also, it's good for shaping and slimming as well. Don't take it from me only. Go and research it and look it up. It makes all the difference. Now, I'm not saying you can't go and drink your coffee later on, but give it half an hour after doing that. then either eat what you got to eat, drink what you got to drink. But even when I say eat what you got to eat, there are foods that make you more tired throughout the day. And there are foods that actually give you that boost of energy that makes all the difference again. I'm going to keep saying that word, makes all the difference. So, look it up. I know that oats, wheats, things like that, they're quite good. They're good fuel that you put inside of your body and burn throughout the day. But there are many different kind of foods to eat that you can readjust your palate and, try out. It makes all the difference. I'm going to keep saying this all through. It makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. Here's the other step as well. I want you to focus your mind on letting go of those other things before. It's a tip where I'm going back to one that I mentioned earlier on. It's kind of similar. I'm going to talk about being proactive or reactive. Now, leaders are quite proactive. They go forward and they take an action and do things to change the situation or the situation for others too. The reactive ones are the ones who stay back. They wait for somebody else to talk and say something and say, now I'm going to react. Or they're in a meeting and they won't say much. They'll stay there. And as soon as somebody says something, I've got to say something that goes against it. Now I'm going to react. Listen, this is not so great, right? Be proactive, not only reactive. In fact, you know what? You got to have a balance of both in that sense. Proactive and reactive. But let's have the more of the being proactive in everything that you do. So there you go. 7 good habits to start your day. If you've got more, please comment below. Share with others at the same time. Also, share this link with others as well. And as I always say, subscribe. Tell others to subscribe. I've got lots more information to share with you. This is Coach Chris Brown, an inspiring change for a better you. See you in the next video.